Hi, I'm Leah.
Hi, I'm Arttu.
And we are
Donkey Bridge Reactions. Welcome back to our channel. We are reacting to Eurovision Song Contest entries. Today it's Moldova's entry with an artist, Pasha Parfeni, and the song, what was the song?
Soarele si Luna.
Soarele. I would say Soarele si Luna. It's Romanian, I think. I think they speak Romanian in Moldova. Anyway, it's in a national language, and he has been in the Eurovision Song Contest before, in 2012, when he finished 11th.
Which is pretty good in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. And also tells me that he's experienced artist, being around for over 10 years.
Yeah, it looks like he likes to mix music and activism. So, I mean, that also seems like a good fit for Eurovision. It's usually songs, maybe even if it's not explicitly have some sort of message, but usually people like some meaning behind a song. So that's good.
Should we expect some like activism on stage?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, of course we haven't seen this, but I feel like I would have heard like, because we already have a few entries that have a very, are taking a stance, especially in regards to standing up for Ukraine. And I feel like I would have heard if there was another song like that, but maybe there's some other thing.
Yeah. If they're gonna do something, they probably don't gonna reveal it until the actual show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, should we see how Pasha Parfeni performs this time?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Găsit mireasă Mistrurile cu apă lină M-am pierdut și ai divină I-am cântat eu doi multe Până am vrut să mă sărute Păi am cântat-o, am dansat-o În tot felul răsfățat Soarele, soarele Soarele și luna, nopține cu luna Soarele, soarele, soarele și luna Nopține cu luna Simele, mută sub cer cu stele I-am dat din a 7 seară Până cu piatră rară Soarele și luna Soarele și luna Nopține cu luna Nopține cu luna Soarele, soarele, soarele și luna Nopține, nopține, nopține cu luna Nuntă sub un cer cu stele Mi-am dat doi a 7-a seară I-am dat din a 7-a seară Unină cu piatră rară Soarele și luna Soarele și luna Nopține cu luna Nopține cu luna Soarele, soarele, soarele și luna Nopține, nopține, Notte con una Soarele, soarele, soarele și luna. Notte, notte, notte con una Soarele, soarele, soarele și luna. Notte, notte, notte con una.
Ooh.
Ice cream truck.
We hear the ice cream truck outside my window. I don't think we could get to it in time. I live on the 4th floor, so scrambling down and getting, I don't know. Well.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Although at the same time, something that I might have seen in the Eurovision before.
Yeah. It was a very sensory performance. After the last guy came out with the flute, or not a flute, if it's facing this way, there's probably something other than a flute. Anyways, I'm gonna call it a flute. I was like, oh, what's coming next? But then I counted, oh yeah, okay, they can't have another person on stage, so maybe this is it. But a lot was going on, and I didn't mind it. I thought that there was enough going on to keep me interested, even though I didn't know the lyrics of the song.
Yeah, I also thought it was interesting. It caught my attention with the horns and the midgets. Is it midget? How do you call it?
I mean,
Short
technically,
person,
little person.
Little person came on stage, and the color changing Stargate something on the background.
True.
Yeah, so just enough things happening all the time to keep me interested.
Mm-hmm.
And the chorus was catchy.
Exactly. I didn't catch myself singing along, but I was dancing so much, and kind of you could see where the song was going, where it was building and then hitting this breaking point, and I looked forward to that coming every time. I did think that this flute solo, I didn't hear it very well, or it didn't stand out enough from the other bits of the song going on. So even though he was dancing along with it, interacting with the main singer, I actually didn't hear that instrument very much.
Yeah, me neither. Probably, or at least I don't recall it being anything that would have stand out. The fighting scene.
Yeah.
There was some slow motion going on, which was probably a bit unnecessary. The slow-mo part, at least.
Well, I guess when you kind of start off bringing so many elements in so quickly, you're always trying to think, how can we bring something new? But you're right, maybe they could take a few things away from this performance.
I wonder what was like his role in this. Is he like a shaman, and then the two ladies with the horns are...
Right, it felt like there's probably some meaning that we don't know about, and maybe this is one where I'm excited for the comments. Oh, this represents this represents it, and it's going to add, hopefully, to the experience of it.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, too, we do have the translation to English. Again, you never can be sure about web translations, but, interesting. Densely forest, I think I found my bride. Pristine water, I got lost, it's not her fault, singing song, she wanted to kiss me. Okay, so there's some sort of seduction going on. Ooh, and then talking about the wedding and all the elements, sun and the moon. Okay, so it's about like a love song or like a bride coming together, and I don't necessarily know where all these other elements come in, but it seems like it's very... the things in the natural world have different meanings for this, this bride and this groom. So it kind of makes sense to me.
I wouldn't have guessed. I'm guessing like half of the songs, probably love song, but not this one.
True. It is a surprise to me that it's about like kind of wooing some bride. Yeah. But I'm very excited to see if there's some sort of folklore or something that this is coming from, or what kind of the inspiration was for the song.
Yeah, that's probably a good guess. Some Moldovan folklore, shaman, and having a battle before the actual wedding.
Who knows? Hopefully you know. Please tell us.
Yeah, if you're from Moldova and you know the backstory of the lyrics, or at least you think you know what the context is, please let us know in the comments.
Well, what do you think about this? So it is in the first semifinal, which in my opinion is a bit more competitive. Do you think this will move on to the final?
It's a tough call. It's a catchy song. Nothing particularly unique in the song. So it might not pass, but it's close.
Yeah. For me too, I think it's close, but I do think, or I hope that it would beat out some of the... I mean, because this song isn't boring, that's for sure. This performance isn't boring. So I would rather that this beats out kind of a dull song, for example, from Ireland, that it kind of would beat them and would pass on to the final.
Yeah.
Well, if you have something to add and that will help us understand this performance more, please let us know in the comments. If you have opinions about this song, you're from Moldova and you're either excited about this or really not happy, please let us know.
And if you liked our reaction, please hit the like button. If you want to get notifications when we upload more, please hit the bell button. And please subscribe.
And hopefully see you on the next video.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.